Assalamu alaikum everyone, and today we are going to see how to calculate a shape's area. First of all, we need to know what area is. Unlike last video where we talked about perimeter, link in the description, perimeter is a two-dimensional shape, but an area is a three-dimensional quantity. So we're going to see how to calculate how much area is inside it. Like this 1 millimeter square. Like every side is 1 millimeter. The area will be 1 millimeter square. Because of this algorithm, area equals length times width. But we usually write things in short form while looking at formulas in geometry. So we will write A equals to L times W. This is the length of a shape. This is the width of a shape. So area equals length times width, which is the same, which always happens in squares. 1 times 1 is 1 millimeter squared. Now, what this tells us is if there is 1 millimeter square, only one of them will fit here, which is very noticeable because it is that. But why did we write millimeter square? I mean, we could have write the area as 1 millimeter. Well, you see, these both gets multiplied. 1 times 1, which becomes 1. But millimeters times millimeters is what? Well, in algebra, we saw things like if there is a thing called x times x, we could have made it into x squared. The same thing applies here. We can just write millimeters squared. Millimeters times millimeters. So this is the same thing as 1 millimeters times millimeters. Let's try another shape. A shape that has a 2 centimeter width and a half centimeter length. Sorry, a 2 centimeter length, a half centimeter width. Think of it as a line, and you extend that line further. Like when you go, it leaves a trail, kind of like the end of a praying bush. So the distance you went will be the width, and the length would be the original length of the line you had. So area equals to 2 centimeters times 1.5 centimeters, which is the same thing as 2 centimeters divided by 2 centimeters, which is 1 centimeters cubed. So we have the area of this is 1 centimeter squared. What this tells us is if we had a square that has the area of 1 centimeter cubed, only one of them would fit in here. So another, let's say a rectangle, the formula works the same way. This has a 2 centimeters length and a 4 centimeters width. So area equals to 2 centimeters times 4 centimeters, which is 8 centimeters squared. So the area of this is 8 centimeters squared. Now what this tells us is if we have a 1 centimeter squared square, like the area of this one, 8 of them will fit here. At this point, we need to see that you cannot only calculate an area of a parallelogram. Remember that from my quadrilaterals video, link in the description. We can also calculate the area of a triangle. Now let's get back to a rectangle. Here we will see a little different formula for the triangle, because the triangle is not a parallelogram with 4 sides. Okay, so this is a rectangle with sides 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters, which in total area has 12 centimeters squared. Now, if we take the line directly here from one corner to the other, we see 2 right triangles, which will have areas of 6 centimeters squared and 6 centimeters squared. So the algorithm for this will be area equal to 1/2 of base times height. Now I wrote base times height here because the words length and width doesn't really fit on all triangles. Here it fits, but when we have something like an acute triangle, we would call it half of base times height. So let's say an acute angle that has a base, which is this part, of 4 centimeters. Now a triangle's height, when in an acute angle, it can be inside the triangle. When in a right triangle, it can be parallel to the triangle. It can be directly on top. When we have things like an obtuse triangle, the height will be outside of the triangle. Now that might sound weird, but that's how we calculate areas. Okay, we can do it a little quicker. Okay, so this one will be 3 centimeters. Again, this will be 12 centimeters squared. Divide that by 2 and I get 6 centimeters squared. Here, let's give 6 centimeters, 5 centimeters. Now they will make up 30 centimeters squared. Divide that by 2 and I get 15 centimeters squared. Now let's try a right angle. I'm almost done. That has length like 4 centimeters and 4 centimeters. So we get 16 centimeters squared. Divide that by 2 and we will get 8 centimeters squared. Now that's all we will see today. I will cover an area of a triangle in my next video because this video is getting way too long and a circle is a special shape. So we didn't see the circle here. We'll see that next time, inshallah. So that's all there is to the area of basic polygons. Again, that video is linked in the description. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.